High school sports on Ticket TV is brought to you by your local McDonald's on Main Street and Union Street in Bangor and Wilson Street in Brewer, Greenway Equipment Sales, Next Home Experience, Casella, Firehouse Subs, Levesque Business Solutions, Heroes Sports Grill and Entertainment Center, Varney Mazda, Hidden Meadows Golf Course, Dean's Detailing, Northeast Driving School, Acadia Federal Credit Union, Uno Pizzeria and Grill, Colebrook Mitsubishi, North Star Waste and Recycling, Loring Job Corps, Praise Auto Sales, Glenburn Landscape and Supply Company, Doors Equipment, Fairway Auto Sales, Bangor Mall Cinema 10, Streets Landscape, The Fitch Company, Bangor Tire Company, Frank's Bake Shop, Pat's Pizza in Hamden, Tiller and Rye, Liberty Olton Insurance, Urban Pizza, The Growing Place, Tossie's Checkout, Betty's Ice Cream, Auto Radiator Service, Sweet Cheeks Bakery, Union Street Towing, Rise Co-working and Collaboration Space, Sweet Frog, The Henry's Bridal Boutique, Bennett Auto Center, Angelo's Pizza, Union Street Laundromat and Dry Cleaning, Mainly Audio, Knowlton Automotive, Varney Chevrolet, Hammond Lumber Company, First National Bank, Midcoast Denture Design, Hopkins Energy, Napa Auto Parts, Brewer Federal Credit Union, Queen City Athletics, Washington County Community College, and Down East Toyota. Now let's get you out to the action on Ticket TV.
Hello everyone and welcome to Cameron Stadium for this afternoon's contest on Ticket TV. It's the first of a doubleheader between the Bangor Rams and the John Bapst Crusaders. First, it's the girls' contest in this A-B crossover, followed by the boys right around 6 o'clock. I'm Mark Paulette, welcoming you into the Dean's Detailing broadcast booth. For over 5 decades, Dean's has been Maine's auto detailing leader. Renew your vehicle's appearance, protect your auto investment, feel good and look good in a clean, shiny car. Book your appointment at deansdetailing.com. We welcome you into the pregame show here on Ticket TV. It is the Casella pregame show. Good pay, good people, good life. Find your place at powerofhardwork.com. Well, it's already the third time this season that the Bangor Rams girls have been featured here on Ticket TV. Previous 2 times we have shown them a 10-2 win over Hamden Academy in the season opener and a 6-0 win earlier this week at Brewer across the river. As for John Bapst, first time that they are being shown on Ticket TV this year. The Crusaders off to a 3-0 start as we take a look at the Class B standings. John Bapst, the only teams above them, as you see, Madomic at 4-0, Oceanside at 2-1-1. Bapst comes into today's contest with an 8-0 victory at Old Town to open the season back on September 7th. They scored a 6-1 win over MDI on the 10th, and then on the 14th picked up a 3-0 win in the county on the road at Presque Isle. Coverage of Ticket TV presented by Greenway Equipment Sales, your locally owned John Deere dealer, celebrating 30 years in business. See the Smith brothers in Bangor and in Ellsworth, because nothing runs like a Deere. All right, we'll jump over to the Class A standings now, where the Bangor Rams reside. Currently in third place as well. They are 3-1 on the season. As I mentioned, the 10-2 and 6-0 victories over Hamden and Brewer respectively on Ticket TV. The other 2 contests for the Rams, an 8-0 win against Mount Blue, and that only loss so far, 3-0 on the road at Camden Hills. You see Camden Hills, one of 2 unbeatens in the Class A ranks, along with Mount Ararat. Ticket TV is presented by Next Home Experience. For the 3rd straight year, Next Home is the market leader. Get looped and get sold with Next Home Experience. We are also presented by your local family-owned McDonald's on Main Street and Union Street in Bangor, as well as Wilson Street in Brewer. They're hiring for early mornings and late nights. Start at $17 and up, and search for these locations at jobs.mchire.com. Take our first time out in the pregame show. When we come back, we will dive into the rosters for the Crusaders and the Rams. Coming up next on Ticket TV.
Nothing runs like a deer.
And nobody knows better than our loyal customers.
Since 1994, our family has proudly sold and serviced John Deere products. Our customers know that quality and reliability set John Deere apart.
And right now at Greenway, take advantage of this offer.
Get 0% APR fixed rate financing for 60 months on a John Deere compact utility tractor with a 6-year powertrain warranty.
For more offers, go to greenwayequipment.com.
See the Smith brothers today at Greenway Equipment Sales, Ellsworth and Bangor.
At Firehouse Subs, a portion of every purchase helps provide life-saving equipment to first responders across the country. So at Firehouse Subs, we don't just make subs, we make subs that are big, bold, and craveable. We make our subs differently because our subs make a difference. Like our spicy Cajun chicken with Cajun seasoned grilled chicken breast and a house-made Cajun mayo. Firehouse Subs. Enjoy more subs. Save more lives.
Visit 920 Stillwater Avenue.
Desk jobs aren't for everyone. Some of us want work that moves. Work you can see. Work that matters. Others might call it dirty, but we don't mind. At Casella, hard work isn't just a means to an end. It's something you can build a life on, and it's important work that keeps society moving. Casella, good pay, good people, good life. That's the power of hard work.
Your local family-owned McDonald's on Wilson Street in Brewer, Union Street and Main Street in Bangor are currently hiring new team members. Schedules that fit your life with full-time, part-time, and flexible schedules that adjust with your needs. Pair individualized schedules with tuition assistance to further your education. It's a great, future-focused combination. Apply today at jobs.mchire.com. Search for your locally owned McDonald's on Wilson Street, Union Street, and Main Street. Explore your future at jobs.mchire.com.
You deserve a clean car. Let the pros at Dean's Detailing renew your vehicle's appearance and protect your auto investment. Enjoy your ride. Dean's gift cards are the perfect fit. Dean'sDetailing.com.
He can't catch a football, but he can fetch you a home. Catch Luke at Next Home Experience.
Back here at Cameron Stadium on Ticket TV, where our coverage is presented by Firehouse Subs. For a limited time, try the new Firehouse Captain's Club oven roasted chicken covered in melted pepper jack cheese, crushed red pepper flakes, crispy bacon, shredded lettuce, tomato, and onion on a toasted sub roll with the spicy Firehouse Hero sauce, only at Firehouse Subs at 920 Stillwater Avenue in Bangor. We're also presented by Hero Sports Grill and Entertainment Center. Whether you're watching some sports at the bar, taking the family out for a great meal and some fun, Heroes is the place to be. The official sports grill of Ticket TV in downtown Bangor and at herosportsgrill.com. All right, let's meet these teams. Starting off with the visitors from John Bapst. Good shot of the team from our field cam right there. As you see, a pretty balanced roster. The Crusaders line up with 4 freshmen, 5 sophomores, 3 juniors, and 5 seniors. Among that senior class, Sophia Martinez Mendoza, Jackie Pangburn, and Claire Gaetani, the 3 captains for this BAP squad with the stars next to their name for head coach Greg Bennett. And for the Bangor Rams, healthy numbers in the Bangor program coming off a state championship appearance last season, trying to get back to that point this year as well. Is Bangor a deep squad? Plenty of upperclassmen leadership on this team, and you really have to look no further than Tegan Atherley, the University of Maine commit to play for her dad next fall, along with Clara Oldenburg, a junior in the midfield. Both Tegan and Clara, 20-plus goal scorers last season, well on their way to doing so again this fall. And other players of note for the Rams in the back line, right back, Avery Clark. A lot of times the possessions only go as far as Avery when it's on her side of the pitch. And Gabby Gordon in the midfield really controls things there for the Rams as well. Coverage on Ticket TV, presented in part by Levesque Business Solutions, your one-stop source for office equipment or office furniture. It's Levesque Business Solutions. Call 942-2226. We'll take another time out in our pregame show. When we come back, we'll get you a look at the program histories for these 2 schools and some more bits of news and notes on our way to kickoff, about 5.5 minutes away here at Cameron Stadium before the Crusaders and the Rams get things going on this high school soccer doubleheader this afternoon and evening on Ticket TV.
At Midcoast Century Design, we truly understand the importance of offering an affordable treatment plan that always considers your needs first. We create beautiful new full and partial dentures, as well as offering repairs and relines to your current dentures. We want your denture to fit comfortably, be affordable, and most of all, make you happy.
At Midcoast Denture Design, your smile is what matters most. In fact, it's our job to make sure you have a smile you can be proud of at a price you can afford.
Call Midcoast Denture Design.
Because everyone deserves to have an awesome smile.
Maine's largest network of parts just got a little bigger. Coastal Auto Parts, newest location in Bangor, has all your automotive needs to get you to the moments that matter most. Whether you're a professional mechanic or just need a little help, find everything you need all under one roof. Our knowledgeable staff is here to assist you with friendly service and expert advice right here at 200 Sylvan Road, just off I-95. Drive in, stock up, and hit the road with confidence. Coastal Auto Parts is owned and operated by a Maine family that can...
You've always known what you wanted, no matter how far down the road it looked. We're here to help you get there. Brewer Federal Credit Union. brewerfcu.org.
Think you can't afford college? Think again. Right now at Washington County Community College in Calais, tuition is free. Yeah, free tuition for recent high school graduates at Washington County Community College. So if you graduated between 2020 and 2023, or will graduate in 2024 or 2025, you won't pay anything in tuition or mandatory fees while you pursue a degree or certificate full-time. Enroll today and see just how good free can be. Learn more at wccc.me.edu or call 207-454-1.
Make the switch to Hopkins Energy, your trusted source for #2 heating oil. In Maine's challenging climate, emergencies can happen anytime. That's why we offer fast and responsive emergency fuel deliveries, as well as automatic deliveries. Our dedicated team is always just a call away, ensuring you never run out of fuel. Dependable service tailored to your needs. Visit hopkinsenergy.com.
Back here at Cameron Stadium, about 2.5 minutes away from having these teams introduced to the fans filing in here for this afternoon and evening of soccer. A doubleheader coming your way on Ticket TV between Bangor and John Bapst, with the girls up first and the boys to follow. Ticket TV is presented by Hidden Meadows Golf Course, featuring the Par Bar and Bogey Grill, a 300-yard driving range, a fully stocked pro shop, and a 9-hole course that fits your game regardless of skill level. It's Hidden Meadows Golf Course, where golf is for everyone. Let's take a look at the program history now for these two teams. We begin with the visitors from, well, not too far away from where we are right now, actually. They're closer to the field than the home team today. The Bangor Rams, John Bapst, last year made it to the quarterfinals where they fell to Madomic, a 5-9 record on the season. They were the 10 seed in the Class B North playoffs. 6-5-3 was the regular season record a year ago. You see 9 wins back in 2021, so 3 consecutive years of winning seasons, and then off to a 3-0 start this year. As for the Bangor Rams, here's what things looked like for them. As I mentioned earlier on in the pregame, making it to the 2023 state championship before falling to Scarborough in that contest. Just 1 loss in the regular season last year, 13-1 the record. Undefeated season back in 2021. You see the list of state runners-up, 2005, 10, 12, 13, and 23. The Class A state champs in 2011 and 2015. Really for the last decade and a half, Bangor has been right there at the top year in and year out in Class A. Just wanted to mention one thing. Actually, last year, Bapst was 5-9 on the season to get that 10 seed, but trying to get back to a winning record this year and off to a good start at 3-0. Coverage of Ticket TV is presented by Varney Mazda. They offer an extensive new and pre-owned Mazda inventory, as well as competitive Mazda lease specials, finance options, and expert Mazda Auto Service, Varney Mazda, 260 Hogan Road in Bangor, and at varneymazda.com. We'll take one final break. When we come back, we'll squeeze in some keys to the contest before these teams are announced, and we get the opening kick. It's Bangor and John Bapst in just a few moments from Cameron Stadium.
Your local professional eco-friendly office space partner is Levesque Business Solutions, your one-stop shop to get the job done. Handling all your office furniture and printing machine needs at an affordable price. Offering full system integration into your workplace and local service on everything we sell. We can even remote monitor your system with just-in-time inventory and service need assessments. Little to no downtime gives you peace of mind. At Levesque Business Solutions, your solution is only an email or a phone call away.
Have you tried the new Happy Hour specials at Uno Pizzeria and Grill? Just $6 gets you cheesy garlic bread, mozzarella sticks, buffalo chicken quesadillas, cheeseburger sliders, and much more. Monday through Friday, 2 to 6 p.m., 9 to close, and all day Sundays. Don't forget about the dough raiser at Uno's. Schedule a dough raiser for your local fundraiser and earn up to 25% of event sales. Contact your local Uno Pizzeria in Bangor for more details at 725 Stillwater Avenue and place your orders at 947-5000 and unos.com.
It's my first Mazda. Thanks for always being there for me. Watch after your next owner, as you have me.
Find your Mazda today at Varney Mazda in Bangor.
Now's the time to get a great deal on select Kubota equipment. Part of the #1 rated tractor brand for durability and owner experience in the U.S., they offer the versatility and reliability to get the job done right, all year round. Right now at participating dealers, get a Kubota compact tractor for 0 down, 0% APR for 84 months.
Acadia Federal Credit Union keeps you in touch with your money using our mobile app, Acadia Go. Access your account anytime, anywhere. Check balances, transfer funds, pay bills, and even deposit checks with the tap of a button. That's not all. Now with Apple Pay, use your fingerprint to pay for purchases. It's quick and your account information is never shared. Apple Pay is safe and private. Acadia Federal Credit Union. We keep you mobile.
That nip in the air can only mean one thing. Dorsey's fall introductions have arrived, and we need to make room. Hundreds of items have been marked down store-wide. Flexsteel Thornton sofa in a great quality Revolution fabric, list price $23.99, now only $8.99. Power reclining lift chair that lists for $10.99, now only $5.99. Dorsey's fall clearance is a perfect time to get any room in your home ready for the winter months. Dorsey Furniture, Route 1A, Holden.
We're back here at Cameron Stadium, and the Crusaders starting 11 just now being introduced to the crowd. Ticket TV coverage brought to you by Northeast Driving School. They have been the leader in driver training since 1969. Register for driver's ed courses today at Greater Bangor's #1 driving school. Go to northeastdrivingschool.com to select your course. Time now to bring you keys to the game between the Crusaders and the Rams. Keys to the game brought to you by Varney Mazda. For John Bapst, it's really about conditioning today. It is a steamy day here in eastern and central Maine. Once again, temperatures either at or near 80 degrees, but even hotter down there on the turf. And John Bapst brings a smaller roster into this game, so not able to utilize that bench quite as much as Bangor. Churn in and out substitutes to keep everyone's legs fresh. So conditioning a key for Bapst today. And for the Bangor Rams, simply play your game. This is their third home match of the season. They scored 18 goals in the first 2 games on this field. So score early, score often for the Rams. Coverage brought to you in part by Uno Pizzeria and Grill at 725 Stillwater Avenue in Bangor. Right now, buy one pizza while dining in and get a second one of lesser or equal value for half off. For takeout, call 947-5000 or order online at unos.com. And we're brought to you by Acadia Federal Credit Union. Acadia FCU is a full-service financial institution with 8 branches, 3 of them in Bangor. Find out how Acadia can enrich your life at acadiafcu.org. The Rams now being introduced in front of the home crowd. Starters being introduced right now. Eva Coombs, the goalkeeper. Jojo Kluke, On that back line for Bangor, Tegan Atherley, followed by Sophia Chase. Avery Clark, another defender for the Rams. Gabby Gordon, making her way onto the pitch, a midfielder for Bangor, followed by Gabby Roy. Jalen Williams, another defender for the Rams. Aslan Gifford, back in the starting lineup, wearing that knee sleeve after missing last season. Georgie Stevenson, the freshman, we've seen her score a couple of goals already this year on Ticket TV in that starting lineup today. And Clara Oldenburg, the final Ram to make her way onto the pitch. We'll take a final timeout in our pregame show. When we return, it's time for the kick between the Crusaders and the Rams. That comes your way next on Ticket TV.
Desk jobs aren't for everyone. Some of us want work that moves. Work you can see. Work that matters. Others might call it dirty, but we don't mind. At Casella, hard work isn't just a means to an end. It's something you can build a life on, and it's important work that keeps society moving. Casella, good pay, good people, good life. That's the power of hard work.
All right, we are ready for some soccer from Cameron Stadium. Once again, a doubleheader coming your way on Ticket TV. The girls up first, followed by the boys contest right around 6 o'clock after this one. Ticket TV is brought to you in part by Loring Job Corps. Don't settle for a training just to get a job. Get training that results in a career. Visit jobcorps.gov. And our coverage is also brought to you by Colebrook Mitsubishi, New England's #1 volume Mitsubishi dealer, featuring a 5-year, 60,000-mile comprehensive warranty and a 10-year, 100,000-mile powertrain warranty. With rates as low as 0%, Colebrook Mitsubishi, 337 Madison Avenue in Skowhegan, and at colebrookmitsubishi.com. Both teams now out there on the pitch and huddled up. Great shot of a beautiful afternoon for some soccer here. Maybe the final hot day of the summer here in eastern and central Maine. Looks like fall temps finally set to arrive beginning tomorrow. But as I mentioned in that final segment of the pregame, conditioning certainly key once again, even though it's September 19th. Pretty warm out there on this turf at Cameron Stadium. Got a couple of whistles. There's the opening kick. It's John Bapst's possession to open up the contest. Gordon quick to intercept in the midfield for the Rams. And here's Bangor's first touch of the game. They give it away. Jumping onto the ball is Claire Gattani. Gattani loses it to Oldenburg and pokes the ball out of play in front of the Bangor bench. Nice shots of our field level cam down there as a collision in the midfield area. Bapst trying to make their way forward, and that pass is just behind Jackie Pangburn as Bangor clears it up the pitch. Rams bring it back in via throw. Oldenburg in some space looking for the pass. She goes backwards. JoJo Kluge, the left back for the Rams, sends it up pitch. Tegan Atherley trying to backtrack to win possession for the Rams. Passing it off here to Gordon. Gordon moves it up ahead to Oldenburg. Oldenburg loops back and now tries to send a through ball up the near sideline. Gifford chasing after it, but the first there is Sofia Martinez Mendoza. Mendoza clears it out of play for a Bangor throw. Avery Clark tosses it in. Nice turn there by Oldenburg, finding Atherley right at the top of the box, passing back to Gordon. Clark trying to get it back to Oldenburg. And now Bangor recycles through their back line. Jalen Williams. Clark trying to find a through ball there, but was on a different page with the freshman Georgie Stevenson. And that rolls all the way back to the Hamden keeper. Setting up the pitch, first met by Pangburn. She was the only white shirt that far advanced. And Pangburn tracks it down here and wins a free kick for the Crusaders. So a free kick from right around the 23-yard line on the pitch. Good opportunity here for John Bapst to advance this down towards their box. Ball spotted at the 25. Crusaders take it quickly. Comes in low and along the turf before it's cleared by the Rams. Bangor deals with it at the back, passing back to Coombs. Coombs tries to play it out wide. The Crusaders intercept. Nearly an opportunity there in the attacking area for John Bapst. Bangor having some trouble clearing this ball. They finally do, thumping it upfield. Foot race to the ball. It's Stevenson winning it, but first, we got a foul going against Bangor. Take a look at the replay here. Mistouch by John Bapst initially, and then Stevenson called for going through the back. Coverage on Ticket TV is brought to you in part by Angelo's Pizzeria. If you're in the mood for mouth-watering pizza or Italian food made from fresh ingredients, check out Angelo's Pizzeria in Bangor and in Hamden. Tegan Atherley spinning away from her defender. Left-footed cross, takes a deflection and heads towards the back line out of play. And this will be the game's first corner. Appears the Broncos were unaware, but Gordon heads over to that far post. Far corner flag, excuse me, and she will get ready to deliver this one for the Rams. Wasting no time, she brings it in along the turf to Oldenburg. John Bapst wise to it and springs out to clear. Williams back to the 50-yard line, plays it ahead to Clark. Clark a bit of a bobble off the left foot. Now battling for possession and almost wins it back. Denied, though, by Quinn Bennett. Bennett dispossessed. Oldenburg backtracking. Clark up the sideline, but nobody home. And that rolls out for a Bapst throw. Just over 5 minutes gone in this one. Still scoreless. Both teams trying to feel their way into the match. Clark with a quick throw, met first by Bapst and Bennett. Clark will do it again, throwing it into Stevenson. A couple of deflections. It's the freshman out wide with it. A right-footed cross into the box. Bapst with a short clearance, only as far as Oldenburg. A heavy first touch. Ball still not out of the danger zone yet. Now it's rolled ahead, trying to find Pangburn. Bapst just scrambling to get this ball back near the midfield. Bangor trying to send it back down toward their attacking end. Thrown in by the Crusaders. They advance it up the pitch, but that will roll out along the far side. Atherley trying to start a move here for Bangor. A heavy touch by Clark, trying to follow it outside, stopping the ball before it goes out of play. Gifford goes back. Kluke up ahead. Now it's Oldenburg. Back to Kluke, who has to step up in a battle for possession, but JoJo comes away with the ball. Almost taken away there by the Crusaders as Bangor is going to go all the way back to Coombs. Rams trying to work it up the far sideline. Up ahead to Stevenson before it's knocked in the other direction by the Crusaders. Chance here as Pangburn jumps on the loose ball. She will have a go from quite a ways away as that ball skids across the turf. And Pangburn might be hurt. She is down on the turf after that take. And trainers coming out as she is now up and walking gingerly towards the sideline. She knew something was wrong immediately and went down, called to the sideline. Now she's up, walking off under her own power, right around the 25-yard line as the trainer goes out to meet. Not quite sure what happened there. It was tough to tell from this angle. And it was really almost on her first touch that Pangburn jumped on the ball, tried to get the shot away immediately. So Jackie Pangburn, senior midfielder, making her way to the sideline. Julia Goodine, a freshman forward, coming in as the replacement for John Bapst. But not what the Crusaders want to see with one of their captains hobbling off the field less than 8 minutes into this contest. So we will reset here with a Bangor goal kick. Coombs had safely collected that ball as it was before the Pangburn injury. Coombs puts it back into play down in the midfield, goes out just beyond the 50-yard line. Pangburn getting attended to by the trainers on the sideline at the end of the John Bapst bench. Smiling right now, so that's certainly a good sign for the player who had to come off injured. Bapst goes back to the keeper, plays it into a dangerous area. Now the Crusaders just have to knock it wide, and Bangor's got to throw. Clark brings it in short to Oldenburg, now has it back. Oldenburg dispossessed by by Bennett down there. Good defending by Quinn Bennett. Another one of those freshmen for the Crusaders in the midfield. There's Bennett with the ball at her feet, passing it out to Gattani. Gattani's pass picked off by Clark. Oldenburg tries to center with a cross. Almost perfectly placed, forced the John Bapst defense into a do-or-die challenge, and the ball makes its way out of play across the far side for another Bangor corner. It's Gordon going over there to swing it in for the Rams. Corner comes in, met by Tegan Atherley. Her right foot couldn't get a shot away. Then it pops up towards goal, and flying out of there is the Bapst keeper to collect. I believe that was Gabby Roy who got a touch to that for the Rams and just kind of popped it up towards the far post. Missed challenge there by the Crusaders, but will not hurt them. Actually, it's a Bangor throw, so maybe that skimmed the top of the John Bapst player's head. Clark throwing it in right in front of our field cam. Brings it into Stevenson, who has to do some extra work just to play that back to Bangor back line. Now it's Stevenson going out wide with it. Return pass too far out in front. And it's collected by John Bapst. Start your day off right with Black Fly Coffee, a local coffee shop with drive-through and mobile ordering, serving the best coffee in the area, along with bagels, bakery items, donuts, and fresh squeezed lemonade at 107 Main Road in Holden, just across the Brewer line. Claire Gattani advancing deep into Bangor territory, all by her lonesome, winning a throw. And now the Crusaders with an opportunity to send some white shirts up the pitch. Gattani, a deep throw. Bapst trying to keep it down at this end. Trying to find some space. Here's Bennett getting around a defender. Gets a left-footed shot away, but it rolls harmlessly into the waiting arms of Coombs. At the other end, Bapst can't keep that one in as Sofia Martinez-Mendoza went sliding after it. It'll be a throw for Stevenson. Now she hands it off to Clark. Those duties belong to Avery Clark, who brings it back in to the feet of Gordon. Gordon turning and playing it off to Kluke. Up ahead for Atherley. Quick touch to Oldenburg, already in shooting range. Atherley in the box trying to knife and squeeze through defenders, and that one is out behind for another corner. Oldenburg coming over to the near corner to whip it in. Rams hanging out on the edge of the 18-yard box. Here's Oldenburg's delivery towards the group of red shirts. Back to Kluke, left-footed shot, floats wide. Substitution being made here for John Bapst. Maggie Robichaux, a freshman, making her way onto the pitch. Replacing Julia Goodine, another freshman for John Bapst. And now a triple substitution coming up for the Rams. This one's an easy one to track. Numbers 10, 11, and 12 checking into the ball game. That'd be Kylan Atherley, sophomore midfielder, Callie Snowden, senior forward, and Maddie McLean, a junior forward. So head coach Jay Kemble going to his bench, trying to bring some firepower on here for Bangor in what has been a very even first 14 minutes to this contest. Clark to Gordon. Kind of flat-footed her with that pass, but a nice recovery. Played out wide here for McLean to go running after, but unable to get there and keep it in play. It'll be a Bapst throw. Dorsey Furniture is located at Route 1A in Holden. Check out Dorsey's Top Pick Eastman House Queen mattresses at only $6.99. They're in 5 comfort levels. Dangerous moments there for Bapst at the back. Knocked out by Bangor. Tossed in up the sideline. Oldenburg wins possession away for the Rams. A nice job there by Sofia Martinez-Mendoza sliding on the turf for the interception. Gattani up ahead. Tries a long through ball, allowing for a teammate to chase after it. And a clearance from Coombs well outside of her goal. Just trying to see. That was, I believe, Maggie Robichaux giving chase after that long ball. It was indeed. 15 minutes gone here, scoreless at Cameron Stadium. Crusaders make another substitution as Emery's Murnick checks in. Rams have kept the ball at this end of the pitch for a few minutes. Here's an opportunity trying to pass their way through the Bapst back line. Oldenburg's shot, though, got closed down by a couple Crusader defenders and took a deflection on its way through, or did it? Yes, it did. It'll be another corner for Bangor as Oldenburg heads off with the ball. Take a look at that last move. Short pass from Atherley. Stevenson to Oldenburg. But a nice job there. The two Crusader defenders coming together to shield that shot. Cross in. First contact is made by Bapst. And we do it again. No, it was not. Take that back. Contact made by the Rams. Now to play for a goal kick. Mallory Tritt making her first entrance tonight for the Rams as Gabby Gordon gets a breather. Oh, a giveaway here at the back, jumping onto the loose ball. Are the Rams, can they get a shot off? No, they cannot. As Bapst scrambles, trying to clear it. Clark steps up into space. Clark trying to hold off a couple of Crusaders now. Passing it off to McLean. McLean has to go backwards even further to Williams. Williams switches the play over to Chase. Chase to Atherley, a touch outside. Now a cross in by Bangor, and the flag is up for offsides. So the Rams were served up an opportunity on a silver platter there, but unable to convert. Bapst, a nice job after the giveaway to deny the Rams' attack. And good news for the Crusaders. Jackie Pangburn appears to be stretching out right in front of the table down in midfield. She's got some tape all around her left knee. That was certainly the leg that was giving her trouble when she crumbled to the ground after getting a shot away. Here comes Bangor once more. It's Atherley slapping of a shot on goal, snapping one to the far post, and the Rams have the game's first goal. 17 and a half minutes in, Tegan Atherley with a bullet off her right foot. Take a look at this. Atherley received the ball right around the 16-yard line, cut inside the first defender, had the ball on her right foot, and then just a bullet that the camera can barely keep up with. Tegan Atherley, another goal, and the Rams on top 1-0. See what the response is like now from the Crusaders, who had not only kept it level, but kept it pretty close, pretty competitive for those first 17 minutes. The undefeated team from Class B against the reigning regional champions in Class A. Here's an opportunity as Gattani jumps on a loose ball, tried to get a cross in, unable to. Bodies come together around the 10-yard line, and Gattani is going to get whistled for the foul. At Novus Auto Glass, you can give them a call at 945-6488 to get your windshield repaired or replaced. And Bangor Window Shade and Drapery offers custom blind shades, drapery, and outdoor awnings at 105 Main Street in Bangor. Up ahead, Bangor trying to give chase and scooped up. Clark having to go all the way back and then knocks that one out of bounds since Larry Mahoney ducking out of the way down at the midfield table. While we have a moment, we'll send you off to a picture-in-picture break, back with the play-by-play in just a moment, but keeping you with an eye on the action here from Cameron Stadium. We'll be right back on Ticket TV.
High school sports on Ticket TV is presented by your local family-owned McDonald's on Main Street and Union Street, Bangor, and Wilson Street in Brewer. Greenway Equipment Sales. Nothing runs like a deer in Bangor and Ellsworth. Next Home Experience. Get looped and get sold with Next Home Experience. Casella, giving resources new life. Firehouse Subs, 920 Stillwater Avenue in Bangor. Levesque Business Solutions, your one-stop source for office equipment and furniture. Hero Sports Grill and Entertainment Center, the official sports grill of Ticket TV. Varney Mazda, located at 260 Hogan Road in Bangor. Hidden Meadows Golf Course, where golf is for everyone. Dean's Detailing, the leader in auto detailing since 1971. And by Northeast Driving School, Greater Bangor's best driver's ed for 55 years.
Back here at Cameron Stadium, 19 minutes remaining in this first half, with the Rams leading the Crusaders 1-0. Both teams making some substitutions as we're just beyond the halfway mark of this first half. Oldenburg jumps onto the loose ball. Teammate telling her to take it, so she does. Oldenburg passes back to Kylan Atherley. Rams able to scramble briefly to keep possession alive. Now JoJo Kluge with a timely interception to keep the ball at this end of the pitch. Jumping back onto it go the Crusaders through Pangburn, but she's quickly dispossessed. Oldenburg turns to her right. She'll have a go from 35 yards out, and that one rolls harmlessly beyond the far post. Riley Soocer entering the game for Bapst. UMaine Online offers 60-plus online degree and certificate programs through Maine's flagship university. Apply now at umaine.edu/online. Turn and a run here by the Crusaders. It's Katani, one of the captains, bringing it across midfield. She gets around Tritt. Shouldered by Oldenburg, still with the ball at her feet. A good battle for possession here, and Oldenburg able to box out Gattani in the end, shielding the ball and winning it away for the Rams. Bangor tries to start a counter. Adams pops the ball up to the midfield, and a whistle will bring an end to this move for Bangor. Free kick in favor of the Crusaders. North Star Waste and Recycling is conveniently located at 198 Dirigo Drive in Brewer. At North Star, they are picking up what you are putting down. This not the only soccer match happening right now in this area, as you see out beyond this field at Cameron Stadium. The Cohen Eagles girls squad taking on, well, actually someone who kind of looks like Bapst colors. I would say it's them, except for they don't have a middle school. 16.5 minutes remaining as the ball comes to a stop along the far sideline. Bangor trying to clear that one back beyond midfield. Another whistle. And again, the Rams getting a little too physical there. Bapst plays it short. Now through the back line. Nearly giving it away. Advanced up the sideline, but only as far as Gabby Roy for the Rams. Here's Bennett with it. She'll have a go from distance and one hop to a waiting Coombs on one knee. At Bennett Auto Center, you can experience the Bennett Auto Center difference. Find them at 99 Thatcher Street in Bangor and online at BennettAutoCenter.com. Atherley chases after. And plays it backwards. Bangor retreating deep into their own end. As Clark gives chase around the 30-yard line, being closed out by Pangburn. And now the Rams just have to put that out of play. Actually, that was not Pangburn. That was Robichaud with the closeout, and then the throw-in comes into her. Nice couple of minutes there for the freshman. Martinez Mendoza passing it up the sideline, but into the Bangor bench. Triple substitution here for the Rams with Gordon, Stevenson, and Gifford back on the pitch. Let's take a look at those school profiles now. We begin with the visitors from just down the road on Broadway in Bangor, John Bapst High School. Enrollment of 500. Jason O'Reilly is the principal and Dan O'Connell the athletic director. Did you know that the building that stands at the corner of Columbia and Hammond Street is known as the Columbia Building, built in 1892 and designed by Wilfred Manser? It stands 5 stories tall and is Bangor's first quote-unquote tall building with a steel frame. It was built by Dr. Thomas U. Coe, who had a medical degree but never practiced medicine. We are just full of the facts here on Ticket TV. Bangor High School, a little further up Broadway in Bangor. Enrollment right around 1,200. Paul Butler's the principal. Steve Venetestein, the longtime athletic director. Sam the Ram's the mascot. And did you know the Penobscot River Bridge was constructed in 1902 by the American Bridge Company? That same company was involved in the construction of the Empire State Building and the Chrysler Building. The bridge is on the left in this photo. It was replaced in 1997. Take the new one to and fro work every day. Here's Clark coming down the near sideline. Clark loses the ball out of play, but it'll be a throw for the Rams. Taken quickly, trying to catch John Bapst sleeping. Not catching Martinez Mendoza, but Bangor keeping possession. Once again, it's Martinez Mendoza stepping in to poke that ball out of play. Another interception for Martinez Mendoza. And again, the Rams jump right back in possession. Oldenburg through ball, finds Atherley. She gets the shot away. Did she tuck that in? Oh my goodness, Tegan Atherley from an impossible angle. She barely had a window to the back of the net, but that is all that Tegan Atherley needed for her second goal of the game. Bangor doubles its lead with 12 and a half minutes remaining here in the first half. Look at this shot. Atherley just bending it right around the near post for her second goal. That, ladies and gentlemen, is what a D1 soccer player looks like right there. Tegan Atherley, the UMaine commit. Should be a Black Bear starting next fall. Goals in the 18th and 28th minute for Atherley. Bangor now advancing it from their back. Ball goes backwards off a deflection, allowing Martinez Mendoza to try to jump on it, but her first touch went to Oldenburg instead. Oldenburg, long lead pass up ahead. Flag stays down. Stevenson trying to cross it back to Atherley. Out of her reach, though, and that allowed Bouchard to come out of goal and scoop it off the turf. Oldenburg. Pass to Kylan Atherley. Kylan loses it. Gordon tried to win it back. Clark switches the play. There's a flag on the pitch. Some confusing looks out there. And it appears that it might be an issue of blood for the Crusaders. Trying to see who it is exactly down there on the sideline. I believe that's Emery's Murnick. junior, now squeezing a piece of gauze to her nose, so appears a nosebleed, the reason for the stoppage. Here's a chance. Gattani trying to feed it ahead to a teammate as the ball bounced right back to her feet and then loses it out. Oldenburg snapping one upfield in the direction of Kylan Atherley. Atherley's pass too wide, though, on the return. Both teams making a substitution. Ella Butler into the game for Bapst. For the Rams, it's Sophia Chase re-entering the contest. Tiller and Rye is a local grocer located at 20 South Main Street in Brewer, proud to offer products from right here in the great state of Maine. And Liberty Olton is a licensed insurance agent, independent, and she helps small businesses and individuals find the best plans that suit their needs. Call Liberty Olton at 217-8214. Clark will let that ball roll out of play, boxing out the Bapst attacker with 10 minutes remaining in this first half. Bangor on top, 2-0. A reminder, coming up after the conclusion of this contest is the boys' game from right here at Cameron Stadium. John Bapst boys regional champions a year ago, as were the Bangor girls. Gattani throwing her body on the line here. She wins the ball away, slaps a shot into the midsection of Coombs, but Eva down to the turf to stop it. Gattani on the ball, passing it to a teammate who was onside, but an interception there by the Rams before that could roll through to Claire Soocer. Gattani again finding some space here. Gattani around two defenders, left-footed shot. Rolls wide to the far post, but Claire Gattani here in this final third of the first half starting to come to life for the Bapst on that front line. From a lawnmower to a skidder, Bangor Tire Company has you covered since 1927. The best in tires and service, you can find it at 514 Colebrook Road in Herman or at BangorTireCompany.com. Bangor all of a sudden in the box. There's a perfect pass, and it's poked home by Clara Oldenburg. But Georgie Stevenson, the freshman, setting that one up and serving it on a silver platter to the junior midfielder for the Rams. Oldenburg with another goal to her tally this season, and just like that, Bangor leads it 3-0. Off the restart, Bapst gives it away. Back with Oldenburg, who just scored. Oldenburg trying to play a long through ball right up the middle. Intercepted by Bapst. Then Martinez Mendoza furiously trying to win possession away, or at the very least keep it away from the Rams, which she did in the midfield. Bangor back onto it through Oldenburg. Gattani, a strong challenge, and takes it away, feeding Robichaud. Actually, that's Soocer now coming up the near wing. Long pass ahead from Oldenburg to Atherley. The keeper catches her outside the box and plays it with her hand. That is a penalty kick. Grace Bouchard lost track of exactly where she was on the pitch, played the ball with her hand outside the box. And apparently at the high school level, that is not a penalty kick because they're spotting the ball where she played it. So instead of sticking the ball on the spot, Atherley has to make do from about 20.5 yards out from goal at the edge of the 18-yard box, just beyond the edge of it. Atherley, who's sitting on a brace and working on a hat trick here. She tries to go low, the wall doesn't jump, and the Crusaders able to clear. Clark to Oldenburg. Oldenburg with a turn and now a cross into the midfield. Atherley rises high to meet it with her head, and Bouchard grabs it off a bounce. Six minutes remaining in the first half. Three subs coming in for the Rams and a couple for the Broncos. Excuse me, the Crusaders. I've wanted to call them Hampden all day long. Cannot get the colors straight in my head. Speaking of Hampden, though, at Pat's Pizza in Hampden, whether playing or just watching, soccer can work up quite an appetite. That's when it's time for Pat's Pizza on Main Road in Hampden. Call 947-6488 or visit patspizzahampton.com. Bapst trying to attack here before we get to the half, down to 5 minutes remaining. Rams deal with that one as McLean starts to bring it up the sideline. Now gets around the defender. Her pass intercepted by Liv Huang. Pangburn knocking it into some space. Huang with a touch. Pangburn. Kluke trying to get it out of there for Bangor. Now it's Clark who will clean things up for the Rams, playing it to McLean in space. McLean feeds it to Oldenburg. Oldenburg covering all kinds of real estate, as is the norm for the Rams. Long pass up ahead, trying to find Atherley. Knocked out of the air by Reese Monier. Atherley comes back to try to play the ball, and she will throw it back in here for Bangor. Now it'll be McLean to throw for Bangor, down to just inside of 4 minutes remaining. McLean's toss intercepted by the Crusaders. Goodine throws the body in front of that ball, but Bangor comes away with it. McLean giving chase on the give and go with Oldenburg. Unable to run it down. Given away to Tritt in the midfield. Tritt trying to send it out wide for Bangor, where it's picked off. Neither team can really advance it outside of a 20-yard box or so at the moment. Back to McLean. Her cross comes in, dealt with by Bapst at the back, and now they scooted up the pitch. Goodine. Good work to keep the ball in play. A whistle will end the move and send possession the other way with the Crusaders. Union Street Laundromat and Dry Cleaning has been Bangor's best dry cleaners for over 30 years. Ask about their military and senior citizen discounts. Open 7 to 7, 7 days a week at 1001 Union Street in Bangor. Oldenburg with an interception in the midfield. Shouldered off the ball, but she wins a throw for the Rams with just under 2 minutes remaining as Bangor brings 3 new players into the game. Here's what I talked about in the pregame with those keys, talking about conditioning for the Crusaders with the smaller squad size. Bangor routinely starting to make 3 substitutions at a time when they do, getting fresh legs onto the pitch. Tossed in by Gifford off the head of Oldenburg. She has it back at her feet, spinning and feeding it ahead to Adams. Adams, quick touch, finds McLean in a pocket of space, but her shot is blocked. Pangburn back into the game with that clearance, but Bangor quickly back onto it. Oldenburg, a great job of playing that ball down with a couple of defenders draped all over her. Tritt returns it to Clara. Clara tried to get a shot away, blocked down by the Crusaders. Down to 30 seconds remaining. Rams trying to keep it at this end of the pitch as Atherley is spilled at the 20-yard line. Bapst over to the sideline where Soocer sends it back into the midfield. Knocked up pitch by Bapst to Goodine. Bangor back to the 50 with 10 seconds remaining. Crusaders with an interception, and now they will just let the final seconds tick off the clock. There is the horn on the first half. And 2 goals from Tegan Atherley, 1 from Clara Oldenburg, has the Bangor Rams in front. 3-0 at the break. Don't go anywhere. It's the Heroes Halftime Show coming up when we return on Ticket TV.
Nothing runs like a deer.
And nobody knows better than our loyal customers.
Since 1994, our family has proudly sold and serviced John Deere products. Our customers know that quality and reliability set John Deere apart.
And right now at Greenway, take advantage of this offer.
Get 0% APR fixed rate financing for 60 months on a John Deere compact utility tractor with a 6-year powertrain warranty.
For more offers, go to greenwayequipment.com.
See the Smith brothers today at Greenway Equipment Sales, Ellsworth and Bangor.
Heroes Sports Grill and Entertainment Center offers fantastic food and drinks in a fun, family-friendly atmosphere with 29 flat-screen TVs for your sports viewing pleasure and an arcade with prizes for the whole family to enjoy. Whether you're looking for a drink at the bar while watching your favorite sports team or trying to find a place to bring the family for a great meal out, Heroes is the place to be. Heroes also offers takeout or catering for any event in the Bangor area, large or small.
Come for the food.
Stay for the friends.
Hey you! Yes, you! Are you between the ages of 16 and 24 trying to plan your future? Let the dedicated team at Job Corps get you headed in the right direction. Earn your diploma or get certified in a vocation in less than a year. Call today to change your life.
At Firehouse Subs, a portion of every purchase helps provide life-saving equipment to first responders across the country. So at Firehouse Subs, we don't just make subs, we make subs that are big, bold, and craveable. We make our subs differently because our subs make a difference. Like our spicy Cajun chicken with Cajun seasoned grilled chicken breast and a house-made Cajun mayo. Firehouse Subs. Enjoy more subs. Save more lives.
Visit 920 Stillwater Avenue.
He can't catch a football, but he can fetch you a home. Catch Luke at Next Home Experience.
Thank you for helping us have a great start in 2023.
When we started, we wanted to make sure that North Star could help everyone's needs, whether you own a business, you're a homeowner, or a contractor.
Or you have a big project that you need a big dumpster for.
We have what you need: front load dumpsters, roll-offs, and our transfer station, and so much more.
And the best part is, our prices are unbelievable. If you don't have one of these, you're paying too much.
So who cares if your trash gets picked up? At North Star Waste and Recycling, we care.
Back here at Cameron Stadium, we welcome you into the halftime show. with the Bangor Rams leading the John Bapst Crusaders by a score of 3-0. We'll get you the first half highlights, the scoring, and a look ahead at what remains this week on Ticket TV throughout the course of this halftime show. There's a shot of our fan cam presented by the University of Maine. Black Bear football on the road this week at Merrimack. Maine 1-2 through their first 3 games, trying to snap a little 2-game skid. Maine hockey just around the corner with the men's and women's teams beginning play in less than a month's time. All right, as I mentioned, it is the Hero Sports Grill and Entertainment Center halftime show. Whether you're watching some sports at the bar or taking the family out for a great meal and some fun, Heroes is the place to be. The official sports grill of Ticket TV in downtown Bangor and at herosportsgrill.com. Let's bring you those first half highlights. Replays brought to you by Next Home Experience. For the third straight year, Next Home is the market leader. Get loot and get sold with Next Home Experience. There's some action from the early going, an early Bangor corner chance there. But a nice job in goal by Grace Bouchard coming out to keep the game scoreless. Here's Tegan Atherley in space, getting a shot away and rifling it to the far post. That got Bangor out to the 1-0 lead. Look at this goal, the second for Atherley, just snapping it off that right foot from a very difficult angle for her second. Good chance there for Claire Gattani, maybe the best chance of the game so far for Bapst as she jumped on a loose ball, got a shot on goal right at Coombs, and a great feed there from the freshman Georgie Stevenson across a gaping goal to Clara Oldenburg, who poked it home for yet another goal for the talented junior midfielder for the Rams. So it's Atherley, and Oldenburg, the scorers. Tegan in the 18th and 28th minutes, and Clara in the 33rd. Halftime recap brought to you by Novus Autoglass. Our coverage on Ticket TV is also brought to you in part by Frank's Bake Shop, family owned and operated since 1945. Check out Frank's Meals to Go, convenient and delicious. Don't forget about those scrumptious baked goods that have made Frank's famous. Call 947-4594. Frank's Bake Shop at 199 State Street in Bangor and at franksbakery.com. We're also brought to you in part by Bangor Mall Cinemas, Greater Bangor's favorite hometown theater for over 40 years. Bangor Mall Cinemas features luxury recliners and an upgraded food menu. Find showtimes and reserve your seat at yourneighborhoodtheater.com. We'll take a time out here in the halftime show, and when we come back, we'll get you a look at the broadcast schedule the rest of the week on Ticket TV.
When you're ready to tackle your next building project, depend on the knowledge and experience of Hammond Lumber Company. Hammond's Home Planning Center will turn your ideas into accurate conceptual drawings, and 3D visualization is available. Your Hammond sales rep will prepare a materials list and cost estimate. And when you buy all of your materials from them, Hammond will refund all of your design fees. Hammond can deliver your order from any of their 22 locations across Maine and New Hampshire. Hammond Lumber Company, your building project partner since 1953.
Since 1966, Down East Toyota has been Eastern Maine's Toyota dealer. Although our look has changed, our commitment remains the same. We're dedicated to keeping you and your Toyota on the road. From safety and reliability to outstanding resale values, Toyota has earned your trust. And right now, buy our rugged workhorse truck, the Tundra, for a low 1.99% APR for up to 48 months. It's a nice new look, but we're just as proud of our old values. One family, one dealership, one outstanding brand. All roads lead to Down East.
Enhance your student athlete's performance and get to the next level with Queen City Athletics and VZ. Our 7,000 square foot facility that includes an indoor turf and weight room offers 24/7 gym access, personalized training, and programs year-round. From speed and agility, strength and conditioning, or sports-specific training, our expert trainers are ready to help athletes of all levels excel. Visit vz.queencityathletics.com or follow us on Facebook or Instagram to learn more and sign up today.
Sometimes life is a cluttered mess, but your car doesn't have to be. At Dean's Detailing, we have a variety of packages that will make your car look new again. Change your outlook. Book your appointment now at deansdetailing.com.
To my first Mazda, thanks for always being there for me. Watch after your next owner, as you have me.
Find your Mazda today at Varney Mazda in Bangor.
We're back here in Bangor. We're at the half of the Rams and Crusaders, the first of a doubleheader this afternoon and evening on Ticket TV. It's the girls' contest right now, followed by the boys right around 6 o'clock after the conclusion of this second half coming up. Our coverage is brought to you by Doors Equipment, your local Kubota dealer. Doors can help you with all your equipment needs, now offering $0 down, 0% APR for 84 months on select models. Visit DoorsEquipment.com. We're also brought to you by Hillside Athletics. At Hillside Athletics, they are passionate about sports and feature cutting-edge equipment to help you better your game. Visit HillsideAthletics.com for a full list of equipment, services, and training packages. Let's take a quick peek at what is to come the rest of the week on Ticket TV. And that is just one game now tomorrow night because the Caribou-Herman doubleheader has been changed from the schedule. We'll be adding a couple games later in the season to make up for that one, but with the time change, we will no longer be bringing you that doubleheader on Saturday. Tomorrow night, right back here at Cameron Stadium, the Bangor Rams football team looking for their first win of the season. An 0-2 start. They'll be hosting Lewiston, 7 o'clock kickoff with Jim Churchill and Ernie Clark on the call. We will take our final break of the halftime show, back in 30 seconds for the start of the second half between the Rams and the Crusaders on Ticket TV.
Your local family-owned McDonald's on Wilson Street in Brewer, Union Street and Main Street in Bangor are currently hiring new team members. Schedules that fit your life with full-time, part-time, and flexible schedules that adjust with your needs. Pair individualized schedules with tuition assistance to further your education. It's a great, future-focused combination. Apply today at jobs.mchire.com. Search for your locally owned McDonald's on Wilson Street, Union Street, and Main Street. Explore your future at jobs.mchire.com.
And we're back at Cameron for the start of the second half. The Rams leading the Crusaders 3-0. Bangor at 3-1 in the early season, fourth in the Class A North standings. John Bapst 3-0. They had scored 15 goals and allowed just one before the first 40 minutes here this afternoon at Cameron. Ticket TV brought to you in part by the Fitch Company, where you will find experienced electrical and control systems engineers, field technicians, designers, and drafters, all ready to meet varied engineering challenges or handle projects. Visit them at fitchcompany.com. We're also brought to you in part by Tony Murray's Fairway Auto Sales, home of the complimentary 6-month, 6,000-mile major component coverage plan, Route 1 in Hancock, and at tonysfairwayauto.com. Second half is underway. Georgie Stevenson poking the ball away from a defender and sprinting after. Her cross comes into the edge of the box just beyond the reach of Atherley, where it's met by a Bapst defender and played out. Stevenson attacking back in before dropping off to Oldenburg. Oldenburg across, takes a deflection near the edge of the box. Atherley chasing after it and poking it away to win possession back for the Rams. Quick touch from Chase as well as Gordon before getting it back to Teagan. There's Gabby Roy chasing after the loose ball now, and Roy right near that end line, crossing it to the near post. Did that scoot through? No, it didn't. Goodness. As Grace Bouchard, the ball almost popped underneath her arm and snuck in between the Bapst keeper and the near post. Bouchard able to scramble back onto the ball to keep it a 3-goal deficit for her Crusaders. Oldenburg up ahead to Atherley. Atherley first touch to Stevenson, and it rolls just beyond the freshman's reach. Bangor was in a position there. Atherley maybe a little more unselfish than she needed to be. Either way, it'll be a Rams corner. They dominated that category today and just about every other one. It's Clara Oldenburg with the delivery. Oldenburg loops it in to the back of the box. Here's Gordon out of the air off the volley. And it's snagged out of the air by Bouchard. Popped up. I believe it was Gabby Roy who got the head to it. Right to the right foot of Gabby Gordon. But Bouchard on the spot. Here comes Hamden the other direction. A heavy first touch there from Claire Starks. Allows Coombs to scoop the ball. Gattani and Pangburn trying to win away possession right now for the Crusaders, but unable to. Pangburn, who picked up that first half injury, you see all kinds of tape around her left knee, back out there and gutting through it for the Crusaders. Thrown into Gattani. Very cool with the ball at her feet as she calmly goes through a couple defenders, takes a long shot that floats back to Coombs. Thumped up the pitch by Eva. First met by Tegan. Off her head, back to the Crusaders. Pangburn to Gattani. Up ahead, trying to feed it through. And Bangor has to deal with that one and play it out. JoJo Kluke dealing with that for the Rams. Only as far as Sophia Fogg. Atherley sends a chaser up through the middle of the defense. Roy crossing it back to the middle of the pitch. Bapst able to get it away from Oldenburg, at least for the time being. Chases down the loose ball, plays it to Clara. Clara goes backwards to Clark. Gordon, now it's back to Oldenburg. Attacking on her left. Playing it up ahead for Roy. Flag stays down. Roy touches it around the defender. Her shot saved by Bouchard, who then lunges and dives for the loose ball and collects it off the turf. Nice job in goal by Grace Bouchard, the Bapst keeper, to keep this scoreline at 3-0. Gattani takes one off her upper body as the ball skips out wide there. Now it's out of play. 5 minutes into the second half. Foul here. Or was there? That whistle might have been coming from the middle school game that you can see in the background. Oldenburg started the attack on the right and slammed on the brakes. Passes it back to Gordon, who lifts it over a couple of Bapst defenders to Atherley. Atherley picks out the pass. Perfect over to Gifford. Gifford in the box, rolling it to the near post. But once again, Bouchard down on the ground to stop. Bangor leading this contest 3-0, but Grace Bouchard has made her share of saves in net for the Crusaders. Free kick coming up for John Bapst. They're in no hurry to take it. And that ball had not stopped moving when they tried. Back to Jesse Grant. Now Grant leaves it for a teammate. Crusaders get the whistle. Reese Monnier looking for a teammate to pass the ball to. Now she does. And we're back underway. Clark knocking that ball out of the air, but then Gattani goes running with the ball behind her. And it's Avery, in the end, chasing it down and kicking it back up the pitch. Gordon fills the void and knocks it out. Last touch by the Crusaders. Let's take a look now at the live events the rest of the week on the airwaves of 92.9 The Ticket. Red Sox and Rays closing out the 3-game series with the rubber game tonight at the Trop. Not the final game against the Rays, though. Final 3 games of the season next weekend at Fenway Park, also against Tampa Bay. Tomorrow, the Sox return home to take on the Minnesota Twins. And as wild as it might seem, based on today's results, the Red Sox could be within 3 games of Minnesota for that weekend series. The only problem is Detroit is right on the Twins' heels now, a couple of games clear of the Red Sox, and even Seattle still a game in front of Boston. Saturday on the Ticket, Maine football at Merrimack. Pre-game coverage beginning at 12:30 with a kickoff at 1, and then we will join in progress Red Sox and Twins. That's a 4:10 first pitch on Saturday from Fenway. On Sunday, Twins and Sox series finale, followed by Chiefs at Falcons Sunday Night Football. And a reminder that tonight, not on the Ticket, but just up your FM dial on I-95.7 WWMJ, Patriots and Jets Thursday Night Football kicking off Week 3 in the NFL. And that pregame coverage begins in 4 minutes' time with the 3-hour pregame show to get you ready for Patriots football. Bennett lets that one go through. Pangburn's pass is deflected. Comes back to her. She feeds it out to Gattani. Gattani trying to spring a teammate. Now it comes across the pitch, just out of the reach initially of Starks, who tries to chase it down and then plays it out back to Bangor. The Growing Place is helping families grow for less and polishing your home in a style for a fraction of retail cost. Check them out first. Check them out often. Do Green. Sustainability is always trending at 548 Hammond Street in Bangor. The Coach House Restaurant in Brewer is your home for homestyle cooking, homemade desserts, and an experience-friendly staff. Takeout available, 457 Wilson Street in Brewer and at thecoachhouserestaurant.com. And after you have your meal, why not get some dessert at Betty's Ice Cream? If you're looking for a sweet treat, head to Betty's Ice Cream Shop. They serve up homemade ice cream and creamy milkshakes along with paletas and mangonadas, conveniently located at 1012 Stillwater Avenue, right behind Town Fair Tire. Open from noon to 8:30 all week long. Ball stuck in the midfield right now. It's Pangburn playing it forward. Now Bennett with it. Shouldering off Oldenburg. And Clara is going to get called for the foul. Nice job by Bennett standing up the physical Bangor junior. Atherley drops back to play a little defense and help out Bangor following the free kick. Stevenson slides it along perfectly for Roy. Roy slowing down, allowing teammates to catch up. She crosses it in, takes a deflection. Here's Oldenburg. Oldenburg stops, goes right through the middle of 2 defenders, passes off to Roy. The ball takes a deflection towards the back line. Gabby can't keep it in. Last touched by the Crusaders. It'll be another corner for the Rams. This time it looks like Atherley going over to the corner to deliver it in. Atherley, who had the first half brace, trying to set up another Bangor goal right here. Skipped in along the turf, nearly an own goal, and great reaction from Bouchard. They say do it again. So I'm not quite sure what happened exactly, but you take a look at this replay. The Bapst clearance deflected off the John Bapst player. Oh, it hit the football crossbar. All right, so not the soccer crossbar. So that's why it's another Bangor corner. Atherley plays it short, gets it back, pops it up over the head of everybody, and chasing after it to clear for the Crusaders is Riley Soocer. Soocer still with possession of the ball. A heavy touch, and she almost lost it. Gordon jumped on the loose ball, but tossed Soocer to the ground in doing so. And it's a free kick awarded to John Bapst. Tossie's Checkout Convenience Store is located at 1492 Pushar Road in Glenburn. It's your stop for groceries, gas, and great food to go. While you're out that way, check out Glenburn Landscape and Supply Company. For the best in landscaping materials, and equipment, it's Glenburn Landscape and Supply Company at 6 Wilson Way in Glenburn. Gordon trying to run onto a loose ball. It finds its way to Atherley, takes a deflection through the back of the Bapst defense, and out for yet another Rams corner. It'll be Atherley with the delivery again as she heads over to the far corner. Here's the delivery from Atherley to the back post over the head of Roy. Played down by Chase into some open space, but nothing except for Crusaders in there. Here's Clark popping it up off the underside of the crossbar. This one ends up in the back of the net as it hit the crossbar of the soccer goal, went off the back of the Bapst keeper Bouchard and into the back of the net. Avery Clark with a looper for the 4th goal of the game for the Rams. Check out this one. Just served back on goal. A little pop-up by Clark, perfectly placed over the head of Bouchard, off the underside of the crossbar, bounced off the turf, off the backside of Bouchard, and into the net. Avery Clark with some style points for that placement on the 4th goal of the game for the Rams. So Atherley in the 18th minute, Atherley again in the 28th, Oldenburg right around the 33rd, and now Clark in the 54th. The Rams in less than 3 full games on this pitch at Cameron Stadium now this season, 22 goals scored, 2 goals allowed. Pretty good clip. And they're looking for more as giving chase down in the corner was Callie Snowden. Will be another corner coming up for Bangor, or is it a throw? Tough to tell as Atherley chases after the ball. And it appears to be a corner. Don't forget to start your days the right way with the morning roast, weekdays 6 to 8 a.m., while the drive takes you home in the afternoon from 4 to 6. Delivery here from Atherley on the ground. Bapst deals with it and pokes it out, so we reset. Atherley brings this one in high and out of the box. Clark over to chase it down. Clark steers it off to a teammate Adams. Adams met by a double team and dispossessed. Gattani on the far side, ripping it out of there, now bringing it back towards the midfield. Gattani looking upfield now for a little help. Passing off to Liv Huang. Huang sends it to the Bangor back line where it's met by Kluke. Here's Pangburn trying to attack down the far sideline. Clark holding her hands up, just allowing Pangburn through, who takes a shot from distance, and that will roll harmlessly out for a Bangor throw. As that kind of spun along the turf and went out in front of that corner flag, so the Rams will have to track down that ball and then bring it in from deep in their own corner. Thrown into Snowden. Chase with a little mistouch there, but helped out by Kluke. Bennett with the ball at her feet. Huang trying to pass it back to the midfield. Now jumps onto the loose ball and sends a shot in the direction of Coombs. At Rise Co-working and Collaboration. If you're looking for the perfect meeting space, look no further. Rise is your go-to destination for business gatherings. Rise Co-working and Collaboration, where business meets convenience, just off I-395 in Bangor and at risemain.com. Atherley working on a hat trick, passes it off to Oldenburg, but the flag was up. Actually, that might have been McLean along the far side. Nope, it was Adams. Now able to see the number with her back turned. So Adams called for the offside flag. Approaching the midway point of this second half with Bangor in full control, 4-0. There's Oldenburg getting the ball at the 35-yard line and having it returned to her a few yards further up the pitch. Now the Rams going backwards. Good interception there by Gattani, getting the right arm out of the way, playing it off of her torso. Gattani trying to get around Kluke, unable to do so as Clark clears up the pitch. Oldenburg battling for possession. Bangor wins it away. Adams chases after. Three new Rams coming on, one new Crusader. Maggie Robichaux back into the contest for John Bapst. It's Gifford, Roy, and McLean back on the pitch for Bangor. At Knowlton Automotive, they're a full-service preventative maintenance and auto repair center. Family-owned and operated, Knowlton Auto provides guaranteed service at a fair price. 3297 Broadway in Kentuskeg, or at knowltonautomotive.net. We're also brought to you by Praise Auto Sales. Check out the impressive inventory and weekly specials at 1722 Broadway in Bangor, or at praiseautosales.com. 21 minutes remaining in this contest. In about 60 seconds, we'll send you off to a picture-in-picture break. And a reminder that the boys' game is coming up after this one, set for a 6 o'clock start or thereabouts. Free kick for the Rams. Some red shirts in the box. It's delivered into the area over the heads of the first line and then popped up and out of play on the attempt by Callie Snowden. Gabby Gordon back into the game. Mallory Tritt coming off for a breather. At Urban Pizza, 329 Main Street in Bangor. Carryout is available from 11 a.m. daily. You can order online at urbanpizzapie.com. Gifford finds Gordon in all kinds of space, dribbling between the 35 and 30-yard line. Up ahead to Snowden. Oldenburg firing it in on goal, but stopped right there. Just had to make sure, see that Bangor move through. And now with the ball heading down to the other end of the pitch and the Bangor defense back to deal with it, we'll send you off to that picture-in-picture break. It's 4-0 Rams, about 19 minutes remaining in game number 1 of our Ticket TV doubleheader from Cameron Stadium.
High school sports on Ticket TV is presented by your local family-owned McDonald's on Main Street and Union Street, Bangor, and Wilson Street in Brewer. Greenway Equipment Sales. Nothing runs like a deer in Bangor and Ellsworth. Next Home Experience. Get looped and get sold with Next Home Experience. Casella. Giving resources new life. Firehouse Subs. 920 Stillwater Avenue in Bangor. Levesque Business Solutions, your one-stop source for office equipment and furniture. Hero Sports Grill and Entertainment Center, the official sports grill of Ticket TV. Varney Mazda, located at 260 Hogan Road in Bangor. Hidden Meadows Golf Course, where golf is for everyone. Dean's Detailing, the leader in auto detailing since 1971. And by Northeast Driving School, Greater Bangor's best driver's ed for 55 years.
Back here at Bangor with the Rams in control against the Crusaders. 17 and a half minutes remaining with Bangor in front, 4-0. Looking to move to 3-0 on the home turf here in the early season. Gattani quickly takes the free kick for the Crusaders, trying to catch Bangor before their defense can get back. Gordon with a nice tackle in the midfield up ahead to Atherley. Atherley's pass too wide. Don't forget to give Ticket TV and 929 The Ticket a follow on social media. Find us on Twitter at 929 The Ticket or on Facebook, 92.9 The Ticket. Here's Atherley still out there for the Rams. She's got 16 minutes to find a third goal in this game and may have it right here. Touch is just beyond her reach. A loose ball came back to her toe in the box, so Bangor still with possession here as Oldenburg plays it off the keeper, and there's the hat trick for Tegan Atherley. She hung out right in front of goal. The Rams got it back to her. Tegan with her third of the game and a fifth for her squad. You see Atherley coming together with a defender. Popped out to her sister Kylan Atherley, who did a nice job getting it out wide to Adams. Adams playing it in off of the keeper, forcing Bouchard into a save, and then right there on the spot is Atherley to blast it in for yet another hat trick so far this season for the Rams. The Black Bear commit is racking up goals here in the early season for Bangor. Don't forget to stock up on your favorite sweets from Sweet Cheeks Bakery before or after the game. That's because they're open 24 hours a day at 113 Main Road in Holden. Coverage is also brought to you by Auto Radiator Services, serving the greater Bangor area for over 50 years. For general maintenance, repairs, and specialty services like remote car starters, great for those hot summer afternoons, or cold winter mornings soon enough, call 942-4554 or stop by 568 Hammond Street in Bangor. Robichaux giving chase for the Crusaders. Played out for a Bapst throw. Thrown in and intercepted by the Rams. Almost a giveaway there. Nearly jumping onto the loose ball was Julia Goodine. Bapst keeping it down here as the Crusaders try to hunt for a goal. Once again, entering this contest, John Bapst on the season. 17 goals scored, just 1 allowed. It's been a different story tonight at Cameron Stadium, taking on the reigning regional champions in Class A. Pangburn trying to feed it to Gattani. Bangor is there to deal with it. Gabby Sprang, a sophomore, sending it up the pitch. Long shot from way outside there, about 35 yards away. Wide of the mark. Well, we have a second. Here's a look at the upcoming schedule for the Crusaders. You see those 3 wins to begin the season. They've got a tough 3-game schedule coming up. On Saturday, they're at Ellsworth, a 10 a.m. start. Wednesday, they return home to host Herman. The game after that, well, of course, this one, taking on Bangor. So that's a tough 3-game stretch right there for the Crusaders, going up against Bangor, Ellsworth, and Herman in succession. That Herman game on the 25th will be on Ticket TV. And for the Rams, their upcoming schedule, they host Oxford Hills on Saturday at noon. They're at Mount Ararat next Tuesday. Just about a dozen minutes remaining in this first contest. The boys to follow. See the Crusaders out beyond the scoreboard getting warmed up. Streets Landscape is Maine's home for landscaping, site work, paving, and line striping. For over 24 years, Streets has been providing both commercial and residential services in the greater Bangor area. Streets Landscape, they take care of your property like it was their own. The Henry's Bridal Boutique is locally owned and operated since 1999 and is proud to be Bangor's longest-standing bridal shop. Visit them at 31 Washington Street in Bangor or online at thehenrysbridal.com. Rams with another chance here. McLean with the ball. Passes off to Tritt. Tritt's pass intercepted, but she pokes it back to Sprang. Adams out wide as a Crusader tumbles to the turf, and it'll be a John Bapst throw. At Varney Chevrolet, their great staff will help you find the car, truck, or SUV you've been looking for. Find new roads at Varney Chevrolet, 384 Somerset Avenue, just off exit 150 in Pittsfield, and at varneychevrolet.com. Tritt trying to switch the play. She does. Although it's taken away by the Crusaders. Tritt leading it up ahead for Callie Snowden. Snowden unable to get there before the ball crosses out of play. It'll be a Bapst goal kick. Rams bringing 3 players back onto the pitch, among them Georgie Stevenson, freshman who started this contest for the Rams. Pangburn in a pocket of space, passes to Gattani right on the Rams head logo in midfield. Give and go there. Trying to spring Pangburn. A reminder that coming up after this game, we'll have the post-game show with scoring highlights and recap. And we'll get you set for the boys contest between the Rams and the Crusaders here at Cameron. Gattani sends it into a dangerous area there. Coombs drifted out of the goal to collect it. Touch there for Reese Trott, junior forward for the Rams. Adams up ahead to Stevenson. Stevenson takes it under control, tried to curl one, and it's far or wide of that far post. Maddie McLean back into the game for Bangor, replacing Gabby Roy. Is your car still living in the 90s? Upgraded to Apple CarPlay and Android Auto with Mainly Audio. Visit them at 191 Beachland Road in Ellsworth or call 667-9777 because your car deserves a smart upgrade, not just fuzzy dice. Pangburn giving chase for the Crusaders. Rolled out by Bangor. Claire Starks re-enters for John Bapst. Crusaders with a corner here. I believe that's Riley Soocer over to take it. Yes, it is. Number 15 for John Bapst. Soocer brings it in. Met at the short corner. Now Riley with it back at her feet. A deflection. Now it's with Goodine out wide. Back to Soocer. Soocer trying to pass it through. And Bangor watches it roll out of play for a Rams throw. Down to 6 minutes remaining here. Rams trying to salt away win number 4 on the season as they will advance to 4-1. The Crusaders will suffer their first defeat of the season after wins at Old Town against MDI and at Presque Isle. Here is Pangburn going through the middle, crashing down to the turf as her shot was collected by Coombs. Pangburn at a full sprint after picking up an injury in that first half. Her left knee heavily taped, but not appearing to be any issue right there. Played out wide, and here comes Robichaux down the near side. Robichaux offsides. For over 40 years, Union Street Towing has been serving the greater Bangor area. They feature tow trucks, flatbed towing, recovery services, and roadside services such as lockouts and jump starts, fully licensed and insured. Call Union Street Towing at 942-4200. Four minutes remaining here at Cameron Stadium. As the Crusaders send one up the pitch to deal with, it's Coombs coming all the way out of net. One away by Pangburn. Pangburn to Gattani. Gattani trying to go through the middle of that Bangor defense. Loses the ball. Trid up ahead to Stevenson. Stevenson turning and finding a teammate along the far sideline, chasing after it, but unable to keep it in play is Lucy O'Connell. Long ball intercepted by the Crusader backline as Bapst gets it up ahead to Pangburn. Back with it, now Gattani. Gattani around one defender. That one poking off the foot of McLean, who gives chase, but it goes out the far side for the Crusader corner. Riley Soocer over to take it. Soucy's delivery, first met by Bangor, swept out. Under 2 minutes now. Played in, and Coombs has to go sprawling along the turf to collect it. Sweet Frog is your touchdown treat this high school football season, located at 878 Suite B, Stillwater Avenue in Bangor. Sweet Frog, where their secret ingredient is fun. Crusaders sending it forward to Pangburn, played out by the Rams with 75 seconds and counting. Robichaux, left-footed attempt, curls wide of the far post and collected by Coombs. Stevenson still going hard to the final whistle out there, which is 45 seconds away. Stevenson back onto the loose ball here for the Rams. Out wide, and a nice step through there by Lucy O'Connell. O'Connell was calling for it in return, but Ava Cyphers was unable to get it to her. Inside the final 10 seconds here, Bangor trying to cross it in. Instead, it takes a deflection out, and that's how this game will go final. The whistle sounds, and the Bangor Rams with a dominant showing A 5-0 victory over the John Bapst Crusaders as Bangor advances to 4-1 on the season behind a second consecutive clean sheet for Eva Coombs. The Rams out to congratulate their keeper on keeping it clean back there. Don't go anywhere. Post-game show is right around the corner on Ticket TV.
Nothing runs like a deer.
And nobody knows better than our loyal customers. Since 1994, our family has proudly sold and serviced John Deere products. Our customers know that quality and reliability set John Deere apart. And right now at Greenway, take advantage of this offer.
Get 0% APR fixed rate financing for 60 months on a John Deere compact utility tractor with a 6-year powertrain warranty.
For more offers, go to greenwayequipment.com.
See the Smith Brothers today at Greenway Equipment Sales, Ellsworth, and Bangor.
Ambition is desire. Ambition is spirit. Ambition is drive. Find your ambition right here at Coldbrook Mitsubishi in Skowhegan. There's a reason we're the #1 Mitsubishi volume dealer in the state. We've got the selection. We've got rates as low as 0%, and nobody will pay you more for your trade. Find your ambition. Drive your ambition. Only at Coldbrook Mitsubishi, Madison Avenue, Skowhegan. Start here at coldbrookmitsubishi.com.
Get looped, get sold with Next Home Experience.
You've lived quite a life. Now it's time to live it up. We're here to help you enjoy all you've earned. Brewer Federal Credit Union. brewerfcu.org.
At Midcoast Denture Design, we truly understand the importance of offering an affordable treatment plan that always considers your needs first. We create beautiful new full and partial dentures, as well as offering repairs and relines to your current dentures. We want your denture to fit comfortably, be affordable, and most of all, make you happy.
At Midcoast Denture Design, your smile is what matters most. In fact, it's our job to make sure you have a smile you can be proud of at a price you can afford.
Call Midcoast Denture Design,
because everyone deserves to have an awesome smile.
To my first Mazda, thanks for always being there for me. Watch after your next owner, as you have me.
Find your Mazda today at Varney Mazda in Bangor.
With a great backyard comes great responsibility. From the keeper of the flame to the referee of the greatest game ever played, lifelong memories start here at Glen Burn Landscape and Supply. Residential and commercial projects are a breeze with our premium mulch, stone, and topsoil products. And maintain your backyard in style with the industry's leading lawn care products and equipment. Built to work and built to last. With rugged durability and superior performance, these tools were built for you. Glen Burn Landscape and Supply, where great backyards begin.
Back here to Cameron Stadium. Welcome into the post-game show. Ticket TV presented by Northeast Driving School. They've been the leader in driver training since 1969. Register for driver's ed courses today at Greater Bangor's #1 driving school. Go to northeastdrivingschool.com to select your course. We're also presented by Dean's Detailing. For over 5 decades, Dean's has been Maine's auto detailing leader. Renew your vehicle's appearance, protect your auto investment, feel good and look good in a clean, shiny car. Book your appointment at deansdetailing.com. Welcome into the post-game show presented by McDonald's, your local family-owned McDonald's on Main Street and Union Street in Bangor, as well as Wilson Street in Brewer. They're hiring for early mornings and late nights. Start $17 and up, and search for these locations at jobs.mchire.com. Let's bring you the post-game highlights from a Bangor victory, 5-0 over the visiting John Bapst Crusaders in this Class A-B crossover matchup. It was close for a while there in the first half, but once the goals started flowing for the Rams, they did not stop. Here's the early portion of the game, an early scoring chance here for the Rams that was dealt with in goal by Grace Bouchard. Now you see Tegan Atherley jumping on the ball in space, gets a couple inches to snap away a shot. That's all she needs for her first of what would be 3 goals in this hat trick effort. There's her second from an impossible angle at that near post. Bangor 2-0. That was in the 28th minute. Best chance of the game right there for the Crusaders. Claire Gattani putting one into the midsection of Eva Coombs. Coming around the corner, there's the freshman Georgie Stevenson setting up Clara Oldenburg for her only goal in this one. That made it 3-0 at the break in favor of the Rams. Bangor off a corner here. Gordon, the volley attempt that wouldn't fall. Atherley with a chance. That's Kylan Atherley playing it over to Oldenburg. Her shot deflects back to Tegan, and there is the hat trick for Tegan Atherley. The latest hat trick this season. Not her first on Ticket TV either. A 5-0 victory for the Rams over the Crusaders in this contest. Bangor now 4-1 on the season. John Bapst falls to 3-1. Our Ticket TV coverage brought to you by Hidden Meadows Golf Course, featuring the Par Bar and Bogey Grill, 300-yard driving range, a fully stocked pro shop, and a 9-hole course that fits your game regardless of skill. It's Hidden Meadows Golf Course, where golf is for everyone. Once again, those goal scorers for the Rams: Tegan Atherley in the 18th minute, Tegan again in the 28th, Clara Oldenburg in the 33rd minute. It was Avery Clark in the 54th, and Tegan Atherley capping off the hat trick in the 65th minute. We will take a timeout here in the post-game show. When we come back, we will award our player of the game, as well as a look at the upcoming broadcast schedule and give credits where they are due. Then it's off to the boys contest between the Rams and the Crusaders here on Ticket TV.
Maine's largest network of parts just got a little bigger. Coastal Auto Parts, newest location in Bangor, has all your automotive needs to get you to the moments that matter most. Whether you're a professional mechanic or just need a little help, find everything you need all under one roof. Our knowledgeable staff is here to assist you with friendly service and expert advice right here at 200 Sylvan Road, just off I-95. Drive in, stock up, and hit the road with confidence. Coastal Auto Parts is owned and operated by a Maine family that...
The process at Fairway Auto Sales when you buy a car should be easy. There's no games, and people appreciate that when they're buying a vehicle.
I've purchased 6 vehicles through Tony's Fairway Auto. I have a business where we transport a lot of elderly. I can go to Tony or text Tony or Nicole and let them know what I'm looking for, and he'll find it and get right back to me.
We like to say, come buy your vehicle to Fairway. It's more than just a tagline. It's the way we do business.
Your local professional, eco-friendly office space partner is Levesque Business Solutions, your one-stop shop to get the job done. Handling all your office furniture and printing machine needs at an affordable price. Offering full system integration into your workplace and local service on everything we sell. We can even remote monitor your system with just-in-time inventory and service need assessments. Little to no downtime gives you peace of mind. At Levesque Business Solutions, your solution is only an email or a phone call away.
With UMaine Online, it's easier than ever to be a Black Bear from anywhere. The University of Maine offers over 50 high-quality online master's degree and graduate-level certificate programs in business, data science, education, engineering, and more. You'll get access to world-class faculty and a low student-to-faculty ratio at an affordable tuition rate at Maine's only R1 top-tier research university. Registration is now open. Learn more and apply at online.umaine.edu.
Welcome back to Cameron Stadium. Putting the final touches on this broadcast of the Bangor Rams 5-0 victory over the John Bapst Crusaders. Ticket TV is brought to you in part by Greenway Equipment Sales, your locally owned John Deere dealer. Celebrating 30 years in business, see the Smith Brothers in Bangor and Ellsworth, because nothing runs like a deer. Time now to award play and player of the game. We'll go with play first. And we dial it back to the second goal of the contest. Tegan Atherley, just check out the angle on what was the second of her 3 goals here in this contest tonight. Tegan gets the ball on the right side of the box, as you'll see coming up here. Played into the talented Bangor senior by Clara Oldenburg. Teagan just one turn and fits it into that near post, bending it around the post for the goal. Play of the game is presented by your local family-owned McDonald's on Main Street and Union Street in Bangor. From play to player, Teagan, also our player of the game, with yet another hat-trick effort in the early season for the Bangor Rams. 3 goals here tonight in the 18th, 28th, and 65th minutes. Teagan Atherley, player of the game, presented by Firehouse Subs. For a limited time, try the new Firehouse Captain's Club. Oven roasted chicken covered in melted pepper jack cheese, crushed red pepper flakes, crispy bacon, shredded lettuce, tomato, and onion on a toasted sub roll with the spicy Firehouse Hero sauce. Only at Firehouse Subs, 920 Stillwater Avenue in Bangor. All right, let's take a look at the upcoming broadcast schedule. Actually, I can just tell it to you because there's only one game remaining on it after the second game of the doubleheader coming up in just a couple of minutes between the Crusaders and the Rams. We have football tomorrow night from Cameron Stadium. It's Bangor taking on Lewiston. So right at this same venue coming up tomorrow night. Now the only thing left to do is give credits where it's due for this first game. And it's a skeleton crew here on hand at Cameron Stadium. Max Pottle running the show, directing and producing, whipping up the graphics. Kim Mitchell, our lone cameraman. Well, actually, that's not true. Peter Paulette, we put him down on the field, bringing you those field cam shots. And I was up here in the booth. Mark Paulette saying so long until the other side of this break coming up, when Ernie Clark will join me for the Call the Boys game. Bangor defeats John Bapst 5-0 on the girls' side. The boys to follow on Ticket TV.
Sometimes life is a cluttered mess, but your car doesn't have to be. At Dean's Detailing, we have a variety of packages that will make your car look new again. Change your outlook. Book your appointment now at deansdetailing.com.
Your local family-owned McDonald's on Wilson Street in Brewer, Union Street and Main Street in Bangor are currently hiring new team members. Schedules that fit your life with full-time, part-time, and flexible schedules that adjust with your needs. Pair individualized schedules with tuition assistance to further your education. It's a great, future-focused combination. Apply today at jobs.mchire.com. Search for your locally owned McDonald's on Wilson Street, Union Street, and Main Street. Explore your future at jobs.mchire.com.
Heroes Sports Grill and Entertainment Center offers fantastic food and drinks in a fun, family-friendly atmosphere with 29 flat-screen TVs for your sports viewing pleasure and an arcade with prizes for the whole family to enjoy. Whether you're looking for a drink at the bar while watching your favorite sports team or trying to find a place to bring the family for a great meal out, Heroes is the place to be. Heroes also offers takeout or catering for any event in the Bangor area, large or small.
Come for the food.
Stay for the friends.
Get looped, get sold with Next Home Experience.
To my first Mazda, thanks for always being there for me. Watch after your next owner, as you have me.
Find your Mazda today at Varney Mazda in Bangor.
With a great backyard comes great responsibility. From the keeper of the flame to the referee of the greatest game ever played. Lifelong memories start here at Glenburn Landscape and Supply. Residential and commercial projects are a breeze with our premium mulch, stone, and topsoil products. And maintain your backyard in style with the industry's leading lawn care products and equipment. Built to work and built to last. With rugged durability and superior performance, these tools were built for you. Glenburn Landscape and Supply, where great backyards begin.
High school sports on Ticket TV has been brought to you by your local McDonald's on Main Street and Union Street in Bangor and Wilson Street in Brewer. Greenway Equipment Sales. Next Home Experience, Casella, Firehouse Subs, Levesque Business Solutions, Heroes Sports Grill and Entertainment Center, Varney Mazda, Hidden Meadows Golf Course, Dean's Detailing, Northeast Driving School, Acadia Federal Credit Union, Uno Pizzeria and Grill, Colebrook Mitsubishi, North Star Waste and Recycling, Loring Job Corps, Praise Auto Sales, Glenburn Landscape and Supply Company, Doors Equipment, Fairway Auto Sales, Bangor Mall Cinema 10, Streets Landscape, The Fitch Company, Bangor Tire Company, Frank's Bake Shop, Pat's Pizza in Hamden, Tiller and Rye, Liberty Olton Insurance, Urban Pizza, The Growing Place, Tossie's Checkout, Betty's Ice Cream, Auto Radiator Service, Sweet Cheeks Bakery, Union Street Towing, Rise Co-working and Collaboration Space, Sweet Frog, The Henry's Bridal Boutique, Bennett Auto Center, Angelo's Pizza, Union Street Laundromat and Dry Cleaning, Mainly Audio, Knowlton Automotive, Varney Chevrolet, Hammond Lumber Company, First National Bank, Midcoast Denture Design, Hopkins Energy, Napa Auto Parts, Brewer Federal Credit Union, Queen City Athletics, Washington County Community College, and Down East Toyota. This Ticket TV broadcast has been a production of Sportsnet.